Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, wow. Lots of you. Let me have a little look. Marie, hello. First to comment today. Hello. Oh, it's going so fast. Hi, Emma, Sue, Sarah, Jordan, Beverly, Julie, Kelly, Charlotte, Elaine, Lucy, Carol, Sabs, Kaylee, Julie, and Linda. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? It's Christmas jumper day today, so I thought I'd pop on a jumper. We've got the sleeve issue again, but it's my Christmas robin jumper, and it's very sparkly to go with the ceiling as well, so I thought that would work. Oh wow, thank you Linda, and thank you Sue. Thank you both for the stars there. It's very kind of you. Hi Kaylee and Julie and Leanne. Hi Fleur, Norma, Monica, Elizabeth. No! Again, I haven't yawned all day and then that happens. Oh, Karen, our thoughts with you. I'm ever so sorry to hear about your loss, my lovely. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Bronnie. Bobbing along. Oh, Yvonne, I'm glad you're happy with it. Hi, Teddy. Hi, Stacey. Lisa, thank you for the stars there. Yawn o'clock. Oh my gosh. No. I'm not doing this today. Okay, so oh, have you, Kaylee? It will die down soon. I know from personal experience. It's the oddest feeling, isn't it? You feel like you can actually feel your insides. That turned really quickly, didn't it? It will settle down soon, my lovely. Bless you. Hello. So, right, we're just gonna. Hello. Today is a normal live, so we have the last. Oh, I am slightly broken, Kaylee, today. Just a little bit. We've got the last of our sparkle spiky bags. What we see here is all we have left. Obviously, some of these have gone already. That will be opening up, but once these have gone, no more are getting added. No more can be added. Obviously, we've still got our stuffed stockings. A free gift if you order an item of jewellery, and a Naughty or Nice card if you have an item of jewellery as well. So also we're live tomorrow. I'm gonna get in the zone. Bear with me. We're live tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. for our Saturday Charm Dip live, which I'm hoping to then get out at the start of next week as well. So hopefully, if you're in the UK, it should be with you in time for Christmas. But yes, we're live tomorrow. So if you would like to join us, like I said, we'll be live around 1 p.m. So I have put the order list on the page, and there is a couple of people on there. If you can see a couple of spaces, that's just because somebody's requested to be after a certain time. So if somebody does order, I may add them in before them, just so obviously they can be after that time. So if you would like to order, there is space for today, and then I'll do an updated order list as we go if there are any more to add on. Okay, so shall we get started? I'm so sorry. Honestly, I don't. I might do a pre-sneaky video like beforehand, so you can see I don't yawn. Got your delivery yesterday. You love your pendant and your gift. Oh, Sue, I'm glad you're happy with it. Right, so up first today is Anna Mullin. Anna, are you here? Hello. Welcome to everybody joining. Wow, Anne, thank you for the stars there. That's very kind of you. And 5-week streak, thank you. Anna Mullin, hello. Oh, I've just realised that I haven't wheeled the oyster bags over. You do have one opening altogether. Christmas and donate the shells. They're just here. Oh, if I just wheel them over, then that way they're right next to me. So Christmas oyster, donating your shells. Anna, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Oh wow, Marie, that's ever so kind of you. Thank you, my lovely. And 36-week streak. That's crazy. Oh, bless you. Right, Anna, let's get this open. So Christmas oyster. The bin has to be in the right place. And then let's go down. So in here, we have a lighter pop there. Any colour. Okay. Now I can see a colour straight away. There is your mother of pearl. Now I can see here we have a sea green, or should I say a Christmas green, sorry. Let me pop him out. And then Anna, let me just have a squidge in here for you, my lovely, and let's see if there's any more in here. Okay, so there's no more in that one. You have a Christmas green. Now, if I just dry him up for you. And I'm going to hold him up so you can have a closer look. What do you think to this one? Now, if you're happy with this one, that's perfect. And if you're not happy, we can swap him for you. So it's completely up to you, my lovely. Melissa, oh bless you, were the shells forgotten? If they were wrapped up on the live, my lovely, they'll definitely get sent. If we do happen to miss them in the order, they have your order number on them, so they will get sent separately at obviously a posted cost to us. They do still get sent. So because sometimes it does happen. If you go onto the website and go into frequently asked facts and questions, it does say about shells in there. So I am sorry that it's happened, but it should have a follow-up parcel. Can you email me tomorrow about colours? Of course you can, Anna. Let me measure this one for you. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. So I'm just going to bring you back up here. I'm going to pop Will email about colours. Now, when you do send that email over, if you could include your 5-digit order invoice number in the email, then that way we can link that email to the correct order, if that's okay, Anna. So I'll pop this one on here for now, and then you can email me and we can get that sorted for you. Not sure if you'll put the pearl on the pendant or not. Yep, that's fine. With this pendant, you don't have to have the pearl on the jewellery, so that's completely up to you, my lovely. Just, yeah, let me know what you would like to do. You also have a naughty or nice card. So let me mix these up for you. Okay, so in here, your naughty or nice card, and you have a nice card. You have a £1 off code for the website. So if you would like to order again in the future, you'll have that £1 off code that you can use. And also you get a free gift from us. Oh, I forgot to say about the website. Okay, so the free gift from us is the present paper there. So I'll add this with your order. Anna, I hope you're happy with everything there, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. If you order the Christmas sabs, I'm not sure, the Christmas, what do you mean, my lovely? And Anna, you're very, very welcome. Right, I forgot to say an update at the start. How could I forget? So on the website, first of all, there's more new stock added to the website, more Christmassy items in the new in section. The Christmas cage pendant, some crystal the Christmas cage pendants, some crystal pendants, oh, I've forgotten, and some other Christmassy bits have been added into the new in section. Also, we have a coming soon section on the website. Now, that coming soon section is going to be Basically, our supporters don't know about this yet, but the supporters will be running some bits in the supporters section, and then basically, I don't want to give too much away until I let them know. Basically, the winner of those within the supporters get to pick what items go on the website and know when they do. So it's almost like they'd have first choice of them, and then obviously everyone else will know when it's on the website because it gets moved over into the new in section. I haven't explained that very well at all. So the supporters will have an event. The winners of that event will get to pick from the coming soon section on the website, which has lots of new stock in there, but you can't purchase it yet. They'll get to pick a couple of items that will get moved over, and obviously they'll know when it's getting moved over into the new in section, which means you'll be available to purchase. Obviously, once it's in that section, everyone has the option to purchase it. It's just that the supporters will get to pick what goes over and know when it will get moved over. So that's just a little snippet there. So supporters, keep an eye out for that. But it all will eventually be going in the new in section, but it just won't be all going all at once. So I hope that makes sense. Yeah, I hope more information will be coming out shortly. But the coming soon section is on the website, so you can sort of see what items are going to be in stock very soon. Right, up next is Kelly Galloway. Kelly, are you here? Exciting. Does it make sense, Sharon? I'll let you, you're a supporter, aren't you? I will Oh, is the Charm Dip next weekend? Did I get it wrong? Oh no. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, Charm Dip's next weekend. It won't be I mean, I could possibly... Okay, it's not tomorrow. Oh, okay, so yeah, Charm Dip's not tomorrow, it's next Saturday. Deary me. Good job you said that, Jutta, because I would have come on like, hello. And Kelly, hello. Lisa, thank you for the stars. Kelly, my lovely, shall we do your stuffed stocking first? You're the first person today with a stuffed stocking. So you've got numbers 1 through to 12. Which one would you like? Number 2, that's this one here. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? So number 2, let me bring you back across. And if we open him up in here. Okay, so let's go down. So, your stuffed stocking, my lovely. Can you keep one shell and donate the others? Of course you can. Thank you ever so much, Kelly. I always start the night off being really delicate with the unwrapping, and then by the end of the night I'm just like raw and rip it. Oh, okay, so you have a pair of earrings and you have 1, 2 and 3 oysters alongside that one. So this pair of earrings, I should say. Now I believe that these are in the coming soon section on the website. So let me just pop them on here so you can have a closer look. Now they are 925 silver. They're hook back earrings, these ones. And let's get these across so you can see. I may move it, actually I'm going to move it so it's just on the reverse side of the card here, so there's not as much going on, so it focuses better. So, I've forgotten what they've called. So it's, I want to have a look. They are called, I'm just going on to the coming soon section on the website, and they are called the Glitter Rain Earrings. I thought there was something along those lines. So these are the Glitter Rain Earrings. So you can see that the raindrop, if you like, is encrusted with zircon crystals. The pearl will be set in the centre here, and we'll be able to move around slightly. I know that pin is slightly bent there. We'll sort, obviously the pearl, that's what goes into the pearl, but we'll sort that out. But yeah, these are the Glitter Rain Earrings. I hope you're happy with those ones, Kelly. Now with these, obviously you've got 3 oysters here, so I will need to know what 2 pearls you'd like on the earrings. And we don't do colour swaps on the stockings. However, with earrings we do allow you to swap 1 pearl to match another colour if you wanted to have matching pearls on there. You love them. Oh, perfect. I'm glad you're happy with them. So we'll open these up and then we'll go from there, and you can let me know what you would like to do regarding the colours. Now, is there certain colours you're hoping for? So you'd like to keep 1 shell and then donate the others. So oyster number 1. Oh, bless you. I have odd earrings as well, actually. Not all of them are odd, but I do have odd ones as well. So there's one side and the other side. And in your first oyster, you have a lighter icy blue. Now I'm going to clean up these shells for you. You don't mind all colours. Okay, so cleaned up the first set of shells and then I'll donate the rest of them. So thank you ever so much for that. Now your first oyster, like I say, is a lighter, brighter icy blue. Oh, and then moving on to oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side, and in here you are quadding. You are quadding, which means you've got 4 pearls in the 1 oyster there. So there's no more in that one. Oh, runaway purple. So let me just dry these ones up for you and I'll pop them in the sand so you can have a closer look. You have a watermelon, a apple green, a darker purple, and then a darker gunmetal grey. And then moving on to your last oyster, again from your stuffed stocking. There's one side and the other side. Oh, and in here I can see a darker pearl. And there's no more in that one. So let me just have a closer look at this colour as well. Oh, okay, so let me go through that one for you. He's a 2-tonal purple and silver. So if you can see here, you've got silver and purple areas as you go around the pearl there. Quite a nice mottled look to him. So from the top you've got icy blue, then watermelon, apple green, dark purple and the dark gunmetal grey. And then you've got a two-tonal silver and purple. What do you think to these, Kelly? And if you're happy, of course, which ones would you like on those earrings? And like I said, if you're not happy and you prefer to match one of these, we can swap one to match the other if you wanted to. Your icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Your watermelon's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. Dark purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And your gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. And then your two-tonal silver and purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. Just going to pop these back in a row. Okay, what do you think to those, my lovely? The two-tone purple and the dark purple, I love those together, and of course you can. Let me just bring you back up, and I'm going to write that down for you. You do have a mini sparkle dip as well, but let me just get this written down, and then I will do that for you. I've got purple rain in my head. Okay, so we're going to have on here the dark purple and the two-tone purple and silver. Perfect. So then you also have a mini sparkle dip. So let me grab the sparkle dip bag. That's, oh, every time it goes down, I'm going to have to get a new sign. So your mini sparkle dip bag. Now how this works is you're going to go dive in and give them a mix, and then you get to stick or twist with this one. So good luck, my lovely. I'm going to actually close my eyes and take a big pinch, and then let's give this a wiggle. Is that one? No, I think I've got, there we go, that's one. Okay, so with this one here, this is your one. I'm just going to put these other ones back in here. And like I say, you get to stick or twist with this one. So let's go down. Angela, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. And Sarah, welcome. I'll be doing a verbal and written order list as we get to the end of the current order list. Now, Kelly, this is a crystal heart charm, and it is a red. It looks like it's got a little bit of pink in there, but he is a red crystal heart. Now, like I say, if you're happy with this one, you can stick. If you're not happy, you can risk it and twist it, my lovely. What do you think to this? So he's the same on both sides. Obviously, I am holding him at the top here, but there will be a fitting added, whatever fitting you have chosen. Good evening, Angela. Oh wow, Tracy, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. And 2-week streak with you. Thank you, my lovely. What do you think? Oh, you love it, but you're a risk taker. Twist, please. Okay. So, Kelly, let me bring you back up. So that one's going to stay out of the bag, and that will stay there, and then it will get added back into the bag after we've done your twist. So again, let me give these a mix, and then good luck. So I'm going to dive in, grab a big pinch, start to wiggle. And you have this one here. So again, a few runaways here. Let me just pop those back in. Okay, so if we go back down again, in here, you have one of our Sun Dot charms. And this is a light amethyst colour, which is a lighter purple. I hope you're happy with this one. So light purple, which is a light amethyst Sun Dot charm there. It will match your earrings. Oh, I love that. Let me bring you back up here. Okay, perfect. So let me put this back underneath. Kelly, I hope you're happy with that then. So you also have a naughty or nice card. So let me dive in here. Okay, so in here, your naughty and or nice card. And you have a nice card. You have a £3 off code for the website. So that will get sent across for you tomorrow. And that will go to the email address that's on the order form. So if you would like to order again in the future, you'll have that code that you can use. I hope you're happy with that. You get a free gift from us as well. And you have the Christmas tree paper. So if I pop your details on here as well. Kelly, my lovely, thank you for the donations of your shells. I've wrapped up your other shells here. So I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives and that's safe up there for you. Got something in my eye. So if you see me blinking a lot, I'm just going to have to get my mirror, sorry. What can I use to, I feel like I've got an inturned eyelash. Purple rain. Kelly, you're very, very welcome. I'm ever so sorry. I'm just going to have to sort my eye out. If you see me, I'm like this, trying to see. So without touching that bit, excuse me a moment. Oh. Right, I think I got it. I've got so much makeup on today. I didn't mean to. I looked up and I was like, oh, makeup. I don't normally do makeup, so yeah. It was a bit of a surprise, but never mind. Right, up next today is I'm in one of those weird moods today, so please bear with me. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, if I felt it, and I feel like I'll let you know after the next opening if it's gone. It's gone a bit weird because obviously I've just poked myself in the eye. But I think I've got it. Right, up next is Emma Favel. Emma, are you here? Bless you, Candice. Thank you. It's just I didn't realise how much, I think, powder I've put on until I went on the live and I was like, oh. Nope, no better. It'll be fine. Love my moods. Oh, they're all over the place, aren't they, Beverly? Oh, Emma, you're here. Hello. You have a stuffed stocking. I know you've said a number. I haven't seen it yet, but we're going to go to the screen. Ta-da! So, Emma, can you have number 4, please, and donate the shells? You've emailed 2 loyalty cards. Could they be done tonight? They can. Let me have a look. Did you email today? Is that why I may not have... Yes, you've... Oh, no, they were yesterday. Oh, I'm ever so sorry we didn't see those. Let me just have a quick look. Yep, that's perfect. We can add those on today for you. Let me just confirm the email. I've got that Purple Rain song stuck in my head. Okay, so what did we say? Oh no. Oh gosh. I mean, did you want to be at work? It was good that you could go home. Maybe. Emma, number 4, donate the shells, and we'll do your loyalty cards afterwards. So number 4 is this one here, Mr. Snowman. And if I bring you back across... If my eye starts leaking, I'm okay. It's just because it feels funny. So, number 4. Emma, I'm ever so sorry. Number 4's here. Just give me a second. I can't see anything, so we've got to carry on because I can't see anything in it. Okay, so number 4. Yes, it will be tonight. I'll do an updated order list as we go. Let's go down. So in here, okay, and you have a pair of earrings, and you have 1, 2, and 3 oysters in there. Blowing my... Oh, I'll do that in a moment, Debbie. Thank you. So Emma, you have a pair of earrings, and again, these are new on the website. However, because these are Christmas themed, I believe they've actually gone into the new in section on the website. They have. I've just had a quick look. These are called the flurry earrings, like a snow flurry. So flurry earrings, and like I said, that on the website already in the new in section. I believe they went on the website yesterday. You can order for tonight if you would like to. Yes, I'll do an updated order list when I get to the end of the current one. Now, Emma, if you have a look here, these are, again, 925 silver. They're stud back earrings there. And they are the flurry earrings because you've got 2 snowflakes here and your pearls are going to be set right in the centre. However, with these earrings, even though they are snowflakes, these ones, in my opinion, can be worn all year round because obviously from a distance you won't necessarily know that they're snowflakes, and it could just be almost like a flower with the pearl in the centre. So I hope you're happy with them, and in my opinion, like I say, I would wear these all year round. Let me bring you back up. I know, just while I talk a second, I know obviously with some of the earrings, like my bauble ones that I'm wearing, I may not necessarily wear those all year round, but yeah, these ones I would. Do you like them? Right, okay, so Emma, let's go back. I don't know why I brought you back up. So you've got 3 oysters alongside these. You'd like to donate your shells. Again, because you've got earrings, if you wanted matching colours, you could swap one pearl to match another, but we'll see what comes out and then we'll go from there. Now you've seen the earrings. Is there a certain colour pearl, or pearls I should say, that you're hoping for? So oyster number 1. There's one side and the other side. And in your first oyster, you are twinning, and you're twinning with lemon yellow twins there. There's no more in that one. Now your lemon yellow twins, let me just dry these up for you. Visually already they do look like they're slightly different sizes here. So you've got one larger and then one slightly smaller there, lemon yellow twins. I will measure them, but I do think that they will measure at slightly different sizes. Moving on to oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side. And in here you have a darker pearl. And there's no more in that one. So again, let me dry him up for you and we'll have a closer look here. They're dyed, Becky. So these are cultured pearls. They're real, but they are dyed, okay? So you have here a dark gunmetal grey. He looks like he's got a slight chocolate overtone to him, but definitely a base gunmetal grey. And then moving on to your last oyster, again from your stuffed stocking. Oh, there's one side. And the other side. And in here you've got 3, there's 4. You are quadding. You are quadding, my lovely. Are they really, Sophie? Are they going for Christmas number 1 again? Oh, you know what? I thought they would. Right, let me just dry these up for you. Okay, so with your quadding oyster, you have a watermelon, a apple green, a bright icy blue, and a darker gunmetal grey. Thank you, Bab. Would you be able to pop that on for me? Thank you, Bab. So, Emma, if I hold all of these up for you, you've got that darker gunmetal grey at the top with a slight chocolate tone to him. Twinning lemon yellows, and then you've got a watermelon, an apple green, an icy blue, and a dark gunmetal grey. They've teamed. No, what? I need to look into this, Sophie. What do you mean? Emma, let me measure these for you. Lemon yellow number 1, it's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Lemon yellow number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5. He is a 6. They are measuring at slightly different sizes there. Darker gunmetal on his own is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He is a 6.5. And then your watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. The icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the darker gunmetal is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Zoe, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there, my lovely. Okay, now you'd like to match the top gunmetal. I won't be able to match that on the live just because with the gunmetals there's such a range of colour there. Emma, which colour would you like to swap out? Is it in the coming soon section, Dorothy, or is it on the rest of the website? Swap the other gunmetal to match. Okay, so we want to swap the larger gunmetal to match the smaller gunmetal. That's not a problem. So let me just bring you up and I'm going to write that down. We do have your loyalty cards to do as well, but let me just write this down so I've got it all correct for you. Okay, perfect. I've got that down for you, my lovely. And I was about to say, you've got 2 oyster openings. You'd like Christmas oysters and donate. Okay, so let me get the Christmas oyster bag for you. That's this one here. So, we have 1 and we have 2. And let's go down. That is our stuffed stockings behind me. So stuffed stockings have got multiple oysters and an item of jewellery in there. So Emma, oyster number 1 from your Christmas oyster. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Oh yes, or it could be the sparkle spike dips as well. There is so much going on behind me. So Emma, oyster number 1. Ooh, so straight away I can see a peeper. There's no pearls on that side. Now we can see a pure snow white there. Now let me just have a squidge and then we'll see if there's any more in here. Thank you, Sophie. There is no more in that one. So you do have a snow white to start with, Emma. Let me dry him up and hold him up for you. And then moving on to oyster number 2, again from your Christmas oyster, you have a lighter pop there. And there is your mother of pearl. And then in here, I can see a Christmas green. Oh, okay, and there's no more in that one. So let me just dry this up for you. Emma, what do you think to these? Now with these 2, if you're not happy, we can swap the colours for you. But of course, if you are happy, then that's perfect. So Snow White and Christmas Green, what do you think to these? If I pop them on the board for you, your Snow White is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And your Christmas Green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. What do you think? Love them. Perfect. Let me bring you back up then. Let me put these in here for you. Emma, I'm glad you're happy with those, my lovely. Okay, and that's safe on there. So you also have a, I haven't done the bottom of this basket yet, so they all get caught in here. There we go. You get a naughty or nice card as well. So if I dive in here, your naughty or nice card, and you have a naughty card there, so it does mean that there's nothing on the back of that one, Emma, but you do get a free gift from us. So if I dive in here, oh, you've got the Christmas spotty paper. So if I pop your name on there, Emma, I do hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. It was indeed a labour of love. Yes, the ceiling. Yes, it's baubles, organza material, and these lights, they're like fairy lights, but they're like little globes, so they're like slightly bigger because they're like about this big. I mean, fairy lights would work, any lights would work really. Emma, no, you're very, very welcome. Right, up next today is Bronnie. So I just reread your note there, Bronnie. Yep, that's absolutely fine. Bronnie, are you here? So Bronnie Van Leer, are you here? Oh, it's going to be too hot. Oh, that's a good tea. Bronnie, hello. Yes, Becky. We have a lot of Christmas mugs. So, Bronnie, my lovely, you have a sparkle spiky bag today without an oyster opening. Now, with the sparkle spiky bags, I will just say, so with the colours, you get to pick what colour bag you have because you get to keep the bag as well, which is a point. Let me bring these across here. So you get to keep the bag. Now we start with that end and work our way across. So the colour that you've picked in this one, Bronnie, is blue. So we get the first blue on that side and work the way across. For example, if everyone picked a blue and we ended up here, we'd still pick the next blue along, even though we've got the other colours. Does that make sense? So I'm going to move the camera across so you can see that that's the start of the blues here. So I am actually going to have to stand up slightly. Okay, so if I bring you back, so your blue bag, Bronnie, let's go down. So this is with your sparkle spike pendant. Oh, okay, so in here you have the larger crystal spike. So in the crystal spike bags there are two different sizes, both are pendant sizes. And you have the larger of the two sizes. And you have one of our crackle pendants. So let me just get this to focus. And this is a silver crackle pendant, and it's with that diamond bail at the top there. So again, this is clear crystal spike, beautiful diamond bail at the top. Now the crackle effect is on the reverse side. Again, it can be worn with the reverse side outwards. You can see that silver crackle overlay there, which means that once you turn it around, that silver is going to catch the light through the crystal. And again, if you have a colour underneath it, the crackle still comes through there. Bronnie, I hope you're happy with that one. So I'm just going to bring you back up here. Oh, no, I'm not. There we go. Thank you, Sharon. Bronnie, though, I'm glad you're happy with that one. So let me just wrap this up for you. So the bags wouldn't come out the bags. So I just pop, because you guys get to keep these bags, I put them in one of these bags just so then I don't have to staple through these bags, but then these bags do get reused again and again. So lots of bags going on. Bronnie, let me pop these on here. They are stunning, Linda. I'm glad you like it, but the crackle pendants, they really are stunning. So no, you can order for today. We've still got spaces available. I will be doing an updated order list when I get to the end of the current one though. So Bronnie, you get a naughty or nice card. So if I mix these up for you. So good luck, my lovely. And in here with your naughty or nice card, and you have a naughty one there. So that does mean that there's nothing on the back of that one. But you do get a free gift from us, Bronnie. So you have the Santa and the stocking paper there. So if I pop your name on here, Bronnie, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's all safe up there for you as well. Perfect. No, you're very, very welcome. Okay. So up next we've got down as a mystery person. Now I think I saw this person earlier, so I don't know if it was meant to be down as a mystery person or not. However, I didn't want to spoil it just in case. So, mystery person, I'm looking for Stacey Knights. Stacey, are you here? Hello, Nicola. Stacey Knights, are you here? Stacey, hello, 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 hello. Now, Stacey, to start with, I have a little message for you. So I'm going to read it as it's written. It says, to my wonderful daughter, thank you for all you do and done for me. You're not just my daughter, but my best friend and my rock. Love, Mum. So I'll read that one more time. To my wonderful daughter, thank you for all you do and done for me. You're not just my daughter, but my best friend and my rock. Love, Mum. So, Stacey, I don't know if you know what you've got or not, so I'm not going to say just in case, but I can say that you've got 2 oyster openings and you've got a 4 pearl oyster as well. So I'm going to grab the 4 pearl oyster bag and pull one of those out. And like I say, you get an additional 2 oyster openings as well. So what 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? So this is your 4 pearl oyster. What other 2 oysters would you like? Oh, okay, sorry, Julie, that's not a problem. So Stacey, oh, I'm ever so sorry. I didn't realise it's... So, Stacey, you've got a 4 pearl oyster and 1 additional oyster because Julie, you have a opening as well. I'm ever so sorry. I didn't realise. Christmas one for you, Stacey. And would you like to keep... or that's the donation. That's the mystery bag. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? So your Christmas oyster and your 4 pearl oyster. Let's go down. We'll start with the Christmas oyster here. So in here, I'm just going to move this camera. I think it got... There we go. Donate the shells. Perfect. Thank you. Would there be a certain colour you're hoping for? So in here, we have a little bit of flesh on there. You can see that there's no pearls on that side. Now, if we have a squidge in here, you have a darker berry. And there's no more in that one. So here's like a black cherry, actually. So quite a nice darker red here. You'd love a snowy white. Well, at the end, if you're not happy with any colours, Stacey, we can swap them for you. To start with though, you've got a beautiful, he's lovely, deep, dark cherry there. And then moving on to your oyster number 2. Now this is your quadding oyster here. There's one side and the other side. And in here, quadding with beautiful brighter colours here. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so let me dry these up for you and then we'll run through these colours as well. So you have a watermelon, a coral, a yellow and a green. So it's a lemon yellow and a lighter apple green there. Now Stacey, if you're happy with these colours, that's perfect. If you're not happy with them, we can swap them for you. So do keep that in mind and then just let me know what you would like to do. So you've got that darker black cherry, watermelon, coral, lemon yellow and apple green. Now if I run them through the board for you, the black cherry is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Your watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, oh, he's a runaway, sorry. Not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Change the coral for a snowy white. You can indeed. Bear with me a moment. Let me have a look. Julie, does Stacey know the item? Stacey, what do you think to that one there? So the coral at the bottom is the one we're going to be swapping out, and the white I've added in there hopefully is okay. If it's too bright a white though, do let me know. She does. Okay, so Stacey, you can have all of these on the item if you're happy to, or if you prefer to just have 1 or 2 colours, do let me know. So would you like to have them all on there, or would you prefer to just have 1 or 2 on there? What do you think? I'm just going to bring you back up. On the lobster fittings. With lobster fittings, it would be, I would pop, with lobster fittings, I'd send an invoice over for them to be on lobster fittings. Would that be okay? It will go across to the email address that's on the order form. If they're on the bracelet wear, then you can't take them off. That is obviously included in the price, but the lobster fittings are slightly extra. Would that be okay? Oh, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there. That's fine, Julie. Okay, perfect. That invoice will get sent across tomorrow to the email that's on the order form. Julie, again, I'm ever so sorry I didn't... I said about the oysters, but Julie, you have one opening as well. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Christmas and donate, and you've sent a loyalty card and voucher codes that won't let you put them in. Oh, so there's your Christmas. Is the loyalty cards a Christmas oyster as well? Let me just have a look for your loyalty card. When did we send the email? Let me have a quick look. Okay. Oh. Okay, so I won't be able to sort out the codes now whilst on live. We can add the loyalty card on now, and then I can then get back to you about the other things in the email if that's okay. So you've got one loyalty card. Let me just pop if that's okay, because I won't be able to fix that on the live, but I can do the loyalty card now. So is it another Christmas one that you would like? That's fine, perfect. I'm going to dive in and pull one out. However, I won't open this second one until I know what you'd like to do. Yes, please. Okay. Sorry, Julie. Now, is there certain colours that you're hoping for with this one? So let's go down. Your Christmas oyster number 1. You have a light pop there. Now there is a little bit of flesh on that side, but there's no pearls there. So let me have a squidge in here. You have a Christmas green there. And there's no more in there. Now that bit there is just the tail. If you can see that dark section, that is just the tail there, okay. So your first oyster has given you a Christmas green. And then moving on to your Christmas oyster number 2. Again, we have a softer pop there. Ooh, and in here, there is your mother of pearl. And I can see straight away you are twinning. Now you can see already that one of those blues is definitely two-tonal. You can see he's got lighter and darker sections to him. There's no more in that one, so definitely twinning there. So if we have a closer look at these, and let me just have a look at twin number 2 as well. So the lighter of the two does look like he's more of a solid colour there, and then his twin, I'm going to show you, definitely has that two-tonal marking. He's overall the brighter blue, but does have a few lighter sections to him. If you can see there, oh, that's just a piece of sand I've got there. So you can definitely see there's just a few lighter areas to him. Now, Julie, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you. What do you think, my lovely? What do you would you like to keep those, or would you prefer to have different colours? Your Christmas green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The brighter icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the lighter icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8 as well. So they're measuring the same size there. I think they just look slightly different because of the different colours. Keep them. Perfect. They are yours. Let me just pop them in here for you as well. Okay, so Julie, I'm glad you're happy with those then. So this order does get a naughty or nice card as well. So if we dive in here and give these a mix, your naughty or nice card, and you have this one here. You have a nice card. You have a £3 off code for the website. So if you would like to order in the future, you'll have that £3 off code that you can use. It will get sent across the email address on the order form tomorrow, and you'll be able to use it straight away, or you can hold on to it because it doesn't have an expiry date. You also get a free gift from us, gone right from the front there. You've got the mittens, the snowflake, and the present paper there with your free gift. So that's on there as well. Stacey and Julie, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Thank you both for the donations of your shells, and that's safe up there for you. All oyster bags are available, Lindsay. So mystery, Christmas, light rainbow, dark rainbow, normal, 4 pearl oyster and 25 pearl oysters. All oyster bags are in stock today. No, Julie, you're ever so welcome, and you too, Stacey. Okay, up next today is Andrew Parsonage. Andrew, are you here? So I'm looking for Andrew Parsonage. Am I ready for Christmas? You have a purple pearl for your free gift. I hope you liked it, Melissa. Am I ready for Christmas? I'm getting there. I'm definitely getting there. Each time I get asked the question, I do feel like I'm edging slightly closer. I'm still not fully there, no. Although I did actually start some wrapping. So my first wrapped present was for my nephew yesterday, and I wrapped it up. And then I love wrapping. So I've got this year, I've got some recyclable paper, so it's reused paper, and it's got this reindeer print on it. So I wrapped it up, and then I got some like green, red and white tweed, which has been twisted. So I wrapped it up with a bow and tied it up, and then I thought, my nephew's 3, he's not going to be able to get into this. I just thought, oh, it's fine, Mum will help. But yeah, I absolutely love wrapping. So I started wrapping yesterday, which made me very, very happy. I popped on a Christmas film. Aaron fell asleep on the floor somewhere. He curled up with the dog and just got comfy, and he fell asleep, and I sat there wrapping up presents. It was delightful. Kathy, I'm glad you're happy. Right, up next today. Oh, I haven't seen Andrew. So last call for Andrew then. If not, we'll move on. Andrew Parsonage, if you're here, please type I'm invisible. It will bring your comment forward so I can see you. If anyone else sees Andrew, please comment on his comment, because again, it will bring it forward so I can see. So last call for Andrew Parsonage. Okay, so I haven't seen him. If he does come on, we can add him on again, but it will be to the end of the order list. Up next then is Linda Southam. Linda, are you here? Oh, bless you, Laura. I normally try to do mine when I don't have little people under my feet. But yeah, it can be finding time to wrap, because it is a time consuming thing. It really is. Linda, hello. The jewellery box holds a lot more than you've thought. Is that a good thing, Kathy? Is it a good size? We're talking about these jewellery boxes, aren't we? Do you like your jewellery box? Ooh. Linda, my lovely, you have a sparkle spiky bag without an oyster opening, and you have a blue bag. So can you guys see? The first blue bag is this. I'm going to move the camera slightly. This one here is the next blue bag along. So if I bring you back again, and let's go down. You love the jewellery box. Oh, Kathy, I'm glad you're happy with it. Okay, so Linda, let's open up your sparkle spiky bag. That's a brilliant idea, Becky. Okay. Oh, okay. Now you have here, Linda, the smaller of the two sizes that we do. I'm so excited. Oh, I love it. Okay, so you said earlier that you have the black crackle, Linda. I believe. If I've got that wrong, I do apologise. Today you have the gold crackle. So this is with the smaller spike, and you've got the pointed bail. So again, it's like a diamond bail, but it's got a smaller point to him there. Now this has got the gold crackle. If I turn this around, you can really see that gold flashing through. If I try and get it still, hang on, let me pull the chain down slightly. If I try and get that still so you can see that golden colour coming through there, it is beautiful. So again, on the reverse side, and this is the crystal side, so you can see that gold coming through. Again, very Christmassy here, but Linda, I hope you're happy with this one as well. And if I bring you back up again, what do you think to that one? Okay, so if I pop this on here, Linda, I do hope you're happy with that one. And then if I do your naughty or nice card as well, just gathering them all up. So in here, let me mix this around for you. Okay, so your naughty or nice card, Linda, you have a nice card. You have a £1 off code for the website. So that code will get sent across tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. You'll be able to use it straight away. You can hold on to it because it doesn't have an expiry date. So if you would like to order again in the future, you have that code to use. I'm sorry, I say that so many times. I hope you guys can understand me. I can slow down, but yeah, I've said it. I feel like I've said that more times than let's have a squidge. I know it's probably not right, but you have the Christmas tree paper as well there, Linda. I do hope that you'll be happy with everything, my lovely, once it arrives. And that's all safe up there for you. No, Linda, you're ever so welcome. And up next is Rebecca Dunn. Rebecca, are you here? Becky, hello, 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 hello. Becky, my lovely, you have a stuffed stocking. Let's go across to the stuffed stocking screen. Katia, yes. So in the additional information on the actual order, if you pop in there what your Facebook name is, and then I'll call your Facebook name instead of the name that's on the order. I hope that helps. Now, Becky, you have your stuffed stocking. As you can see, number 2 and number 4 have gone. We've got numbers 1 through to 12. Which number stocking would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? So 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Can you have number 5? Of course you can, and donate the shells. Thank you ever so much. So number 5 is Rudolph himself, and if I bring you across, here he is. So in here you have a green parcel. Again, the colour of this wrapping doesn't mean anything, it's just the colour tissue paper we had when I was wrapping them up. Okay, so your green parcel, let's see where we can get in here. Oh, okay. So Becky, you have a Christmas cage pendant, and you have 1, 2 and 3 oysters alongside him. Now, this Christmas cage pendant is the only one we have. There isn't another one. There's no stock of this one going on the website. This is the only one we have, and I thought I'll pop it in the stuffed stocking. And I do love him, and this is very Christmassy themed, quite quirky cage pendant here, so I hope you're happy with it. So let's go round. Becky, you have, oh, he's not gonna focus. You have, dun dun dun. Oh, why is it not focusing? There we go. You have Santa himself. So, let me describe. You've got Santa's hat. Now, cutouts of Santa's hat are love hearts there. You've then got Santa's face, which he does have his face. You can see his moustache. He doesn't have a long beard, but that's because his belly is cut out there. So in the belly is where the pearl is going to sit. And then, of course, you've got his legs and his arms. Now, if I turn this around on his... Oh, let me get a bit more chain. On his reverse side, you can see that on the back, you've got the stars and hearts cut out there. Okay, so that's again where you can see the pearl through the pendant. So, yes, he doesn't have anything on his belly, but that's because that's where you're going to see your pearls. I hope you're happy with that one. It's quite hard to show you his little face on the camera, but he does have, obviously, is very detailed with his face there. And on his underneath with his trousers, he's got cutouts of love hearts as well. So, like I said, he's the only one of him that we got in this year, because it's quite a quirky one, but I absolutely loved it. I kind of regret not having more of him in, but I hope you're happy, Becky. Now, like I say, 3 oysters alongside him, and because he is a cage pendant, you'll be able to swap and change your pearls around inside him at home, so you can change the colour of his belly around there. Now, also with that cage pendant, if you threaded a piece of ribbon through the top, you could hang it on the tree as well, so you could have it as a tree decoration with the colour pearls changing as and when you'd like to, or changing to the theme that you have. So yeah, that one can double up as a pendant, or of course as a tree decoration, which Yeah, I love it. Right, let me scroll back up. What did we say about the shells? Donate the shells. Perfect. Now, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So, oyster number 1. There's one side and the other side. And your first oyster has a runaway pearl back here, and you are quadding. So your first oyster, you are quadding, which means you've got the 4 pearls in the one oyster there, and there's no more in that one. Don't mind, but you do like Snow White. Okay, fingers crossed for you, my lovely. Your first pearl, you have a dark purple, lemon yellow, icy blue, and brighter coral. Moving on to your second oyster from your stuffed stocking. There's one side and the other side. And in here you have a rose gold, and there's no more in that one. So let me just dry up your rose gold for you. And there is your rose gold. And then moving on to your last oyster from your stuffed stocking. There's one side and the other side. And in here you have another darker coloured pearl there, and there's no more in that one. So let me have a closer look at him now. He looks like he's a nice darker chocolate pearl. So let me hold these up for you, Becky. I hope you're happy with these. So dark purple, lemon yellow, icy blue. Oh, it's just got out of focus there. And then a brighter coral, dark chocolate, and rose gold. Now, let me pop them on the board for you. Your coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Your chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And your rose gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he is a 6.5. No, Becky, you're ever so welcome, my lovely. If you do use it as a tree decoration, I'd love to see a photo. Just where you, if you did, where you thread the chain through, just thread a piece of ribbon or twine or string or obviously anything, or even one of the hooks. As long as it went through all 3 prongs of the cage pendant, it would hold it there. But yeah, I'd love to see a photo. Now you have a naughty or nice card here. So if I give these a mix for you. Good luck, my lovely. So, oh, that way round with your naughty or nice card. And you have a nice card. You have a £2 off code for the website. So again, if you would like to order in the future, you'll have that £2 off code that you can use. It will get sent across tomorrow for you to the email address that's on the order form. You'll be able to use it straight away, or you can hold on to it because it doesn't have an expiry date there. You also get a free gift from us as well. And you have the dark blue snowflake paper. And let me pop your name on here. Becky, my lovely, thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. I'm just going to call Aaron in and see if he can, see if anything is on my end with the freezing. I don't know if it is or not, but I've just called him in to see if he's going to come, just to see. No, Becky, you're ever so welcome. Is he going to come? I don't know if he's got his phone on him. Sorry, I've got a window right here and I can see right through my window, across the garden, through the window in the house, and I can see him I can see his arm. So I can see his arm if he's going to move or not. No, I don't think he's moving. Right, so we're going to carry on, and then of course, if he comes in, we can get, it's not freezing. Bab, 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 bab. Yeah, he's not hearing me. Right, the next person, I'm going to move back because she actually requested a later time. So up next then would be Pamela Rousewell. Pamela, are you here? After Pamela, we will be doing an updated order list. So if you have ordered, I will be doing a written and a verbal order list for you. And if you would like to order, there is still space available for today. Donated shells go to, here we go, they go to my mum's nursery. Here's just an example of a couple of things that they do with them. They do lots more as well, but she does, bless her, I asked for a photo and she has to get it obviously before the children go into nursery. They're very, very busy. Okay, so Pamela Rousewell, if you're here, please type I'm invisible or bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anyone else can see Pamela, please comment on her comments because that will bring it forward so I can see. Okay, so I haven't seen Pamela, so if she does come on, we can add her in, but it will be to the end of the order list. So let me do an updated order list then. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type out and read out the list as we go. I'll then post the list on the page where the current order list is, and I'll post it in the comments as well. So if you hear out for your name, no, listen out for your name, and then I'll post it as well so you can see it visually. So I'm going to come away from the comments for a moment while I just type this out. Okay, so up next is Sue Hutchinson, and then Steph Gibson, oh, I'm typing slow today apparently. Charlotte Fawkes, Carol Grant, Lindsay Potter, Teresa Costin, Rebecca Brandt, Cara Shon, Carl Wheeler, and then it will be Anna Kay. Okay, so let me just post this on the page. So where the order list was posted on the page earlier, there'll be a dotted line, and then it will be the new order list there. There we go. So that's on the page. Just give that a second to post. There we go. If you refresh the page there, and then I'll post it in the comments there as well. The lives seem to be over quite quickly. Do they, Bethany? The last couple of weeks, the lives have been finishing around midnight, which has been 4 to 5 hour lives the last couple of weeks. Up next then is Sue Hutchinson. Sue, are you here? Sue, hello my lovely. Sue, you have a sparkle spiky bag, and you would like a red bag with an oyster opening. So your red bag is over there. So let me just move the camera. The red bag is all the way over there. So I'm just going to have to reach to grab it. Ow! Oh, that hurt. Oh. Okay, so I'm ever so sorry. I put my hand on my arm of my chair, and then I wheeled and it got squidged between the arm of the chair and the table. So it was here, and then I scooted forward and it got trapped between the table and the chair. It's fine. It got just below the knuckle, so just along the fingers there. So it's fine. It's fine. It just, ouchie. I just trapped my hand, but I'm fine. So let's, it's fine. Hang on.
Trapped in what?
I scooted the chair forward after getting a bag down. My hand was on my arm, and as I scooted, I got it trapped between the chair and the table. It's fine. It's fine. Right, let's go down, Sue. Okay, so your sparkle spiky bag, red bag here, and in here. Shake it off, shake it off. Is that what you meant? So you have our smaller sized crystal pendant. I'll sing that. Hey. Now you have our spiked bail with the smaller crystal here. Now this is a clear crystal pendant, so this pendant is going to go with any outfit, and any colour that is worn behind this pendant is going to be brought forward and it will sparkle through. So like I say, clear crystal pendant there. I hope you're happy with this one. Now you do have an oyster opening with him, so if you like your oyster opening, your pearl will sit up here. You don't have to have the pearl on the jewellery, but you can do so, and like I say, any colour pearl will go with that one as well. Can I just bring it up for a second, Bab? So, what do you think? I hope you're happy with that. I'll leave this on the card. That way, if you'd like to see your pearl against the pendant, you can do so. So, you have an oyster opening alongside him. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? You okay? Mm-hmm. This is my Aaron.
Hello there.
He doesn't want to be on camera. Be careful, there's a candle there.
I can see the fire.
Fire. Dangerous. Fire. You are a fire starter. I'm in such a weird mood today.
You're not funny.
I am funny, thank you very much. Sue, my lovely. You've Can you do that on that screen? Because I can't see my comments because you're blocking it. Can it go on that screen for me? I wonder how my hand has gotten so hairy. Yeah, that's not me. That's him. Mystery. Oh no, not a problem. Did you see what pendant you had, Sue? So, Mystery Oyster. And would you like to keep... Oh, donate the shells. Perfect. Oh, is it done?
I got rid of that program. I need to re-download that, but I can't do that now.
So is it done?
As much as I can now.
Okay, thank you.
Always doing a few bits in the background, but just leave it.
Okay, thank you. Where's my mouse? Oh. Thank you, Belle. I don't know what he did, but he done something, so I'm very grateful. So, donate the shells. Mystery Oyster, did you see what pendant you had? So, let's go down. Your Mystery Oyster. You have a lighter pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. Let me have a squidge in here for you. You have a TARDIS blue, Sue, and there's no more in that one. Now, are you thinking pearl on or pearl off of the jewellery? And what do you think to a blue? If you're not happy with the blue, we can swap him for you. Of course, if you are happy with the blue, that's perfect as well. So it's completely up to you, my lovely. Here is the blue in the sun. So it's a beautiful darker TARDIS blue. And then if I pop him on the board as well, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Pearl on the jewellery. Okay, what do you think to the blue? Would you like to see, oh, let me just get this focused, your blue pearl on here, or would you prefer to swap him for a different colour? Keep that one. Perfect. Let me just bring you back up here. And if I write down that we're going to have the blue on the jewellery, I'm glad you're happy with him. Okay, so we're going to have the blue on there. Perfect. Aria, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there. And a 2-week streak. Thank you. Sue, let's do your naughty or nice card. Okay, so your naughty or nice card. Let's just mix these up. And in here, naughty or nice card. You have a naughty card there. That does mean that there's nothing on that side. However, you do get a free gift from us. So you have the green paper with the snowflakes for your free gift. Sue, I'm ever so... I hope ever so much that you're happy with that, and that's all safe up there, and I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And thank you for the donations with your shells. Bless you, Aria, thank you. And Patrick, wow, bless you, thank you ever so much for the stars as well. You guys are being very generous today. Okay, perfect. So up next then is Steph Gibson. Steph, are you here? Steph, hello, my lovely. Steph, you have 2 openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Oh, really, Aria? That sounds amazing. How did you feed? What did you feed them? How did you feed them? Did they come down to you? Or was you up high on like a level? So many questions. Steph, mystery oysters and keep your shells. Okay. Now, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Let me just move that handle out the way. There we go. So mystery oysters, 1 and 2. Keeping your shells, and like I say, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So there's 1 and 2, and let's go down. So mystery oyster number 1. You have a lighter pop there. The oyster bags, Becky, yes, they are. So there's no pearls on that side, Steph. You're hoping for yellows or pinks. Now, straight away, before I have a squidge, I can see you are twinning. Now, you're twinning with 1 and 2. Brighter, oh, you're keeping the shells, aren't you? There we go. You're twinning with 2 coral pearls there. And there's no more in that one. I'm just going to clean the shells as we go, so please bear with me. Okay, so beautiful twinning coral pearls. Here they are. We have a gonk on our bauble keyring and earring, Sharon. So I've got the earrings in today, and there's I designed these ones myself, and there is a elf, a tree and a gonk image on them. Moving on to your second oyster, Steph, and in here you have a lighter pop there. Oh, oh wow, what was that? You had a flying pearl. Did you see that? Icy blue went flying. Oh my gosh, it literally, I don't believe what just happened. It went, oh wow. And wow, Patrick, that's amazing. Oh, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there, Patrick. That's a crazy, thank you. So Steph, your icy blue just went on a little trip there. He flew out of the cage pendant. I must have, I don't know, pressurized him. He hit the board with the stuffed stockings, and then it landed right next to me. Whoa! Oh wow! Okay, and as I just opened him, you've also got another 3 pearls, so quadding there, all rolled out backwards. That literally flew out. I saw it hit the board, and then it landed like literally right next to my hand. That's crazy. Right, there's no more in that one. Oh, that made me chuckle. Right, so you are quadding in that one, and your icy blue has gone on a little adventure there. That's never happened. It's like that. I mean, we've had oysters, we've had pearls which have obviously flown out of the pearl, but never that's bounced back to me. Are my other cameras recording? No, so it only records on the screen that you guys can see, which is, yeah, because the other camera would have got it actually, yeah, because it's still facing me, but no, it only records the screen you guys can see. Oh, okay. No, I couldn't do it again. But what do you think to these, my lovely? So you've got your twinning corals at the top, and then your quadding oyster. You've got the icy blue that's had a little trip. You've got the watermelon, the dark purple, and the bright hot pink there. Now, if you're happy with these, Steph, that's perfect. However, if you're not happy, we can swap them for you. So it's completely up to you, my lovely. And I'll just need to know which two colours you would like on your jewellery. Now, if we measure them for you, coral number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Coral number 2, it's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. So they are the same size there. And then the icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. The dark purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the hot pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. You'd like the twinning corals in the earrings? Of course you can, and I'm glad you're happy with those, Steph. I'm going to bring you back up. However, can you just confirm if you're happy with the rest of the colours as well? And Laura, bless you, thank you ever so much for the stars there, my lovely. And you have an 18-week streak, thank you. I'm just wrapping up your shells for you, Steph, and then I can write down that we're going to have the corals on the earrings. Absolutely love them all. Perfect. I'm glad you're happy with them. Now I am going to put those corals in their own little bag there. That's just because I know the other pearl is a watermelon, but I wouldn't want to get them mixed up. So they're in their own little bags there. So I can get the corals on the jewellery for you. And I've wrapped up your shells there as well. So you have a naughty or nice card. Let me just grab all of these here. Okay, so if I dive in here and with your card, Steph, your, upside down, your naughty or nice card, and you have a nice card. You have a £2 off code for the website. So if you would like to order again, you'll have a £2 off code to use. It will get sent across to the email address that's on the order form. You'll be able to use the code straight away. You can hold on to it because it doesn't have an expiry date on there. You then have a free gift from us as well, Steph. And you have the green paper with the snowflakes on. I've wrapped up your shells and kept them, and I do hope you'll be happy with everything, my lovely, once it arrives. And that's all safe up there for you. That's right, Sophie, thank you. So, Steph, you're ever so welcome. Emma, you can choose to have a certain colour pearl on the pendant, or if you'd like your oyster opening with that pendant, you then get to pick the colour pearl. So if you're not happy with the colour pearl that comes out, you can swap it. I think I just made that more complicated, but I hope that makes sense. Sophie can always say things much more. I waffle on, and Sophie, bless her, you can go straight to the point and make it make sense. Okay, up next today is Charlotte Folks. Charlotte, are you here? Yes, Wendy, it can be added on today. I'll do an updated order list when I get to the end of the current order list, okay? So let me have a look. Where are we? Charlotte. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people, and then I'll do an updated order list, okay? And Charlotte, hello. So you've got one opening altogether. You'd like a Christmas oyster and to donate your shells. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So your Christmas oyster, let's get him open. And let's go down. Bear with me just a moment. I just need to see if I can, I'm just going to edit this camera ever so quickly. There we go. So your Christmas oyster, is there a certain colour you're hoping for? You have a light pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. Now I can see straight away you are quadding. Charlotte, you have got 4 pearls in your one oyster there. They're all darker pearls with this one. Let me just have a squidge in here for you. Okay, so there's no more in that one. Now, if I dry these up for you, now I've just seen you're hoping for a green. Now, you've definitely got silver bells. So you've got 2 silver bells, a darker purple, and a purple and silver. So 4 pearls here, 2 silvers, 1 dark purple, and 1 purple and silver. Now if you would like to swap these, Charlotte, you can do so, or if you're happy with these, that's perfect as well. Just let me know what you think and what you would like to do. So 2 silvers, 1 dark purple, that one that just rolled forward, and then the purple and silver. If I run them through the board for you, silver number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Silver number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the silver and purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. You would like a Christmas green and a Snow White, of course. And which 2 colours would you like to swap out for those? Just going to see if I've got a Snow White. Oh, I have. Look at that. Oh, that's not a pearl picker. Straight away at the top there. Perfect. All of our products and prices you can find on our website, Laura. So the website is www.pearlsofbrecon.com. You can find the link in the description above, or I'll post it in the comments in just a moment. Like to keep the silvers, we'll swap the other 2 out. Are those colours okay there for you? Brilliant, perfect, Charlotte. So let me bring you back up here. I'm glad you're happy with those there. And let me pop these two in here for you. You also get a naughty or nice card, my lovely. Was there a certain colour that you'd like me to pop in the pendant to start with? Or don't you mind? So your naughty or nice card, you have a nice card as well. You have a £1 off code for the website. So again, that will get sent across to the email address that's on the order form. And if you would like to order again in the future, you'll have a £1 off code that you can use. You'll be able to use it straight away, or it doesn't have an expiry date, so you can hold on to it if you would like to. You have a free gift from us as well. So if I dive in here, and you have the Father Christmas paper. Let me pop your details on there. Charlotte, I'm just waiting to see if there were certain colours there. But thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells. And I do hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. No, you're very, very welcome. And that's safe up there for you as well. Okay, and up next today is Carol Grant. Carol, are you here? Carol, hello. I'm just having a look at your cards here. Perfect. Let me book those in for you. Okay, so that's booked in there. Okay, so Carol, you have... Oh, you are ready. So you do have a stuffed stocking, so we'll do the stuffed stocking first. Number 8, and donate the shells. So number 8 is this one here with Father Christmas. So if I bring you back again, number 8, my lovely. And let's go down. Donated shells go to my mum's nursery, where the children use them in different activities. Now, Carol, you have something from the matching sets section on the website here, and you have 1, 2, and 3 oysters alongside that. So, if you just give me a second. You have earrings and a pendant. Okay, so you've got 3 oysters, earrings and a pendant. Now with these ones, you can swap 1 pearl to get matching colours for the earrings, but that may mean that the pendant does have a slightly different colour pearl, obviously depending on what pearls come out of your oysters here. So I hope you're happy with this, and we'll go through, Carol, and then we'll see what happens. But let me show you the jewellery to start with. So, just popping them on the boards here. You have, now here's me, I've forgotten what it's called on the website already. Like I say, it's in the matching sets section on the website. So the earrings are 925 silver, so is the pendant, but the earrings are stud back earrings and the pearls sit underneath. And then the pendant, so as you can see, it's a crystal flower. Or it's not, let me show you on one at a time. So here is the pendant. Now they are matching here. Now your pearl, as you can see, dangles underneath the crystal flower. And then the earrings are matching, and again, the pearl will dangle underneath. So Carol, you get the set here. I hope you're happy with these. They are beautiful. So let me just take these off here again. And like I said, you get to pick colours and stuff. So we'll go through that. So 3 oysters alongside those. There we go. Okay, so if we get these open now, you'd like to donate your shells, so thank you ever so much. Now you've seen what you have, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Ah, crystal petal set. Thank you, Sophie. And it is because all the petals of the flowers are zircon crystals. Okay. So, oyster number 1, my lovely. There's one side. And the other side. And in oyster number 1, I can see straight away you are quadding, which does mean you have the 4 pearls in the one oyster there, and there's no more in that one. So let me just dry these up for you. You've got a candy floss pink, a coral, a icy blue and a lemon yellow to start with there. Candy floss pink, coral, icy blue and lemon yellow. Then moving on to oyster number 2 from your stuffed stocking. There's one side. Oh, and the other side. And in here you have a blush pink. There's no more in that one. Actually, okay, so he looked like a blush pink when he came out. However, I think that's more of a natural pink. I'm going to change what I said there. That is more of a natural pink. So blush pink and natural pink are similar, but you can see the differences there. So hopefully you can see the difference there. So that's more of a natural pink. And then moving on to your last oyster, again from your stuffed stocking. So there's one side and the other side. And in here we have another. Oh, there's no more in that one. I think that this one could be a very similar colour to one that just came out. Yes, it is just slightly different there, but you've got another natural coloured pink. So top row, candy floss pink, coral, icy blue and lemon yellow. Then you've got 2 natural pinks underneath. Now, Carol, I will need to know what 2 colours you'd like on the earrings, what 1 colour you'd like on the pendant. And if you wanted to, you can swap 1 colour to match another for the earrings. If I run these through the board for you, the lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And your candy pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Natural pink number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. I'm just going to measure that again. No, he didn't go through the 7. He is a 7.5. And number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. So they are measuring the same size there as well. What do you think to those, my lovely? Can you swap coral natural pink for the earrings? What do you mean? Do you swap the coral to match a natural pink? Is that what you mean, my lovely? Okay, that's not a problem. And then which colour would you like on the pendant? That one's close. No. Oh. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to swap this off the live just because, as you can see, I've got lots of different shades of the pinks there. And I'm not getting one the same shade and size. Now, I don't think there'll be a wait. I think I can definitely swap that for you. However, like I say, it's just going to be swapped off the live where I can spend my time going through them all and even having a look off of into the swap pot, the other swap pots as well. So if I pop these two to the side and I'll write that down. So which and the other natural pink on the pendants. We're going to have natural pinks there. Love that. Okay, so let me bring you back up. And then let me write this down for you. Oh. So we're going to swap the coral to match the natural pink, and then we're going to have on the earrings, we're going to have the natural pink, and then on the pendant we're going to have the natural pink as well. Perfect, I've got that down for you, Carol. You also have a mini sparkle dip, so let's bring this bag. So again, this one has no oyster opening. Nope, no oyster opening with this one. So this is the charm on as it is, so good luck. Just going to mix them to start with. And then if I dive in here, I'm going to close my eyes and get a good pinch. Okay. Oh, thank you. So you have this one here. Now this one is not on the website. Let's go down. So this is a heart charm, but like I said, this type of style of charm even has not been on the website before. So you can see it's a longer, thinner point to the charm at the bottom, and this colouring is what we call mirror. So you've got yellows, blues and purples in this heart, as you can see it catching the light there. So if I bring it slightly closer, what do you think to this one? Now if you're happy with this one, Carol, you can stick. If you're not happy, you can risk it and twist it. What do you think to this one? Just going to bring you back up here again. Keep that, and you'd like the icy blue on there, I can do so. I can send you an invoice for the fitting, so that can go on there. That's not a problem. Perfect, I've got that down for you. That invoice will get sent across tomorrow for you, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form, Carol, okay? And then you also have 2 Christmas oysters as well, and you'd like to donate the shells there. So with the Christmas oysters, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So Christmas oyster number 1, there's one, and number 2. Yep, I've got down that you'd like the hoop fitting on that charm. So what I meant was I'd send you the invoice, because obviously with that charm you've got no oyster opening. So I'd send the invoice to add the extra pearl on there, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's go down for your 2 Christmas oysters. Christmas oyster number 1. You have a lighter pop there, and in here there is your mother of pearl, and I can see actually a little bit of a peeper through the flesh there. Let me have a squidge. You're hoping for a red, a snow white and a green. Now to start with, you have a very red, and there's no more in that one. So let me just dry this up for you. So to start with, you have a berry red. Oh, it's a very dark red there, isn't it? There we go. Popped it in the centre. And then moving on to Christmas oyster number 2. Oh, lighter pop with that one. See a pearl right at the top here. So there's your mother of pearl. Now if I just turn this around, you can see a darker pearl towards the top there. Let me pop him out, and then let me have a squidge in here for you as well. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so you have a silver bells there. So what do you think to these, Carol? Now, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you. So it's completely up to you. You have a red berry and a silver bells. If I run them through the board, the silver bells is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And your berry red berry is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7 as well. Lois, if it's on the checkout form, I can have a look when I print off the order. So it depends. There's an additional notes section and there's a checkout form section. So I do get both of those. I don't think you get the checkout form though until it's printed out and sent to you. But I'll confirm once I print them out if I do have that or not. So don't worry. Let me bring you back up, Carol. Yes, of course. Not a problem having hoop fittings on the loose pearls. That will get sent over in the invoice tomorrow as well. It will be on the same invoice there. And again, sorry, it will go to the email address that's on the order form. So let me just pop these on here and then I'll write that down for you. Perfect. So you also get a naughty or nice card, my lovely. So in here, let's mix these up. Okay, so with your naughty or nice card, and you have a naughty card there, so that does mean that there's nothing on the back of that one. However, you do get your free gift from us, Carol. Oh, and let's just go for this one. This is the green paper with the snowflakes. Oh no, you're very, very welcome, my lovely. I just hope you're happy with everything there. And thank you for the donations with your shells as well. And that's safe up there for you. Okay. And up next today is Lindsay Potter. Lindsay, are you here? Yep, Lois, that's not a problem then, my lovely. Okay, and I'll tell you what, if it's not for a live opening, if I have a quick look now, Lindsay, if you just bear with me one moment. Yeah, that's not a problem. So Lois, I'll print this off now, and then on the checkout form it will be printed. I've got it here. I've got the instructions, so that will get sent for you. Okay, it's not a problem. So no, Lois, absolutely fine. And Lindsay, hello. So Lindsay, you have 3 openings altogether. You'd like 2 mystery and a Christmas. Of course you can. Now, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? 1 and 2 mystery. Oh, bless you. Do you like it though? Now, is that a weird thing to say? Do you like, as in, obviously you said you've got your nicknames, but do you like it? Do you like having your name? Do you like having the nicknames? Some people don't like nicknames when it comes with their names, but some people are like, yeah, I love my name, so I love the nicknames. Now let's get your Christmas oyster as well. And like I say, not fussed about the colours. Are we donating the shells there? Let me get these open for you. One, 2, and 3. Okay, so let's go down. We'll do the 2 mystery first and then we'll do your Christmas. So mystery oyster number 1. Donate, bless you. Thank you ever so much. You don't mind the nicknames. Oh, bless you. You're a good sport. Bless you, my lovely. So oyster number 1, which is your mystery oyster here. And wow, straight away, beautiful, dark, deep colour there. So there's your mother of pearl. And let me just pop him out. Oh, he's run backwards. But look at him. Wow, 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 wow. Let me just have a squidge. And there's no more in that one. So I'm just going to dry him up and then we can have a close look to see what colour he is. I'm not sure if he's got some colour in him or if he's a black there. Actually, I've got a feeling he's a midnight blue. He is. He's a midnight blue. I'm hoping you're going to be able to see. He looks black on the camera actually, doesn't he? Can you see that hint of blue? So almost black, but does just have a hint of blue to him there. He's beautiful. Oh, bless you, Lindsay. I hope you're okay. Bless your heart. Moving on to mystery oyster number 2. Oh, and again, quite a nice louder pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. Now I can see straight away with this one, you are twinning. And you're twinning with purple twins there. Quite a nice, lighter, brighter purple. And there's no more in that one. So let me just dry these up for you. There are your purple twins. And then moving on to your last oyster, which again is your this is your Christmas oyster. You have a lighter pop there. Okay, and there is your mother of pearl. Now in here I can see 1, 2 and 3 pearls straight away. 1, 2, 3, and let me have a squidge in here as well. Okay, and there's no more in that one. And let me just dry these up for you. What do you think to all of these? So you've got a silver bells and a silver chocolate and then a berry red. Now Lindsay, if you're happy with these colours, I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. And of course, if you're not happy, I can swap them for you. So you've got that dark midnight blue, twinning purples, a silver bells, a silver chocolate and a berry red. Would the bracelet work with more than 1 pearl? Yes, so the bracelet, I mean the pearls would congregate together. So with that bracelet there isn't a stopper and there isn't a way to add the stopper. So if you would like more than 1 pearl, let me just bring you up just to explain this. If you'd like more than 1 pearl, you can definitely have more on there, that's not a problem, but they would sort of all go together as you're wearing them, which isn't an issue, I just wanted to make you aware. So as you wore it, they'd all sort of come together and sit together. Now you would be able to move them around, but as you wore it, it would then sort of come together again. So as long as you don't mind, then yes, you could have as many on there. I mean, there would be a limit, but there, you could have any of these on there if you wanted to, yes. I hope that makes sense. If I pop these through the board, you have the deep midnight blue. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Purple number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Purple number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. The berry red is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Silver chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And the silver bells is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. Carol, if you order one on the website and then just click at the checkout that you're adding it to an order, so you don't add on the postage, and then I'll add it together with this order for you. I hope that makes sense. Lindsay, purples on the earrings and the rest on the bracelet, and invoice for the extra charges. Okay, not a problem, but let me write this down first. So we're going to have purples on the earrings. Okay, I've got that down for you. So that invoice will get sent across tomorrow. And again, that will go through to the email address that's on the order form. Okay. And that's on there for you. So you get a naughty or nice card. And with your naughty or nice card, my lovely, you have a nice card. So you have a £1 off code for the website. So that will also get sent across to the email address that's on the order form tomorrow. If you would like to order in the future, you will have that £1 off code that you can use. It can be used straight away, or you can hold on to it because it doesn't have an expiry date. And then if we dive in for your free gift, you've got the Santa and the Christmas tree. Oh, where's the camera? Paper there. So I hope you're happy with that as well, Lindsay. That's safe up there for you. Lindsay, thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells, and I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Bear with me just a second. Sorry about that. No, Lindsay, you're ever so welcome. Right, up next today is Teresa Costin. Teresa, are you here? Teresa, hello. Blue bag. Yep, I've got down here that you'd like the blue bag. That's perfect. So you have a sparkle spiky bag, blue bag without an oyster opening. So the first blue bag in the row is actually this one here. So everyone's picking blue bags tonight. Let's go down. So in here, Teresa, good luck, my lovely. Oh, okay, so you have the smaller of our crystal spike pendants. Now, it's still pendant size, it's just that we've got two different sizes. I need to put this on the other side. Why have I got that on that side? There we go, that's easier to thread through now it's on the correct side. So you actually have a crackle pendant as well. Now this is the holographic sparkle crackle pendant, which means it's a clear crystal with a holographic sparkle. So you're going to get these flashes of colour. So this is actually the reverse side. So you can see that with the holographic, you've got the blues, the pinks, the purples, the yellows. So when it's on the front side, coming through the crystal, you'll get all those flashes of colour there. And then when it's on, as you can see on my gloves, you can see the colour through and you can still see those flashes of colour with that holographic crackle. Teresa, I hope you're happy with that one. Let me bring you back up again. It's lovely. I hope you're happy with it. Let me just wrap up your bag as well. So there's no oyster opening with that one. Perfect. If I pop him on here. So I hope you're happy with everything there once it arrives. You get a naughty or nice card as well. So if I just mix these up for you. Okay, so with your naughty or nice card, and you have a nice card as well. You have a £2 off code for the website. So if you would like to order in the future, you'll have a £2 off code that you can use. Again, it'll be sent across to the email address that's on the order form. You'll be able to use it straight away, or it doesn't have an expiry, so you can hold on to it. Then you have a free gift from us as well, and you have the reindeer paper. And let me pop your name on here for you. Teresa, my lovely, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's all safe up there for you. Let me just turn this around so then I can fit. There we go. I wish you a very Merry Christmas as well, my lovely. We're getting so close to Christmas now. And today, because I remember at the start of December, my son was saying that we don't have time this year to make a gingerbread house. And every year we make the gingerbread house or the gingerbread train or something. And I remember today, I was like, I haven't got the gingerbread house. So yeah, I had to get that sorted today because I can't make gingerbread. I can't. So I make the kits that are already made and then we just put it together. Aaron's used to be a chef and he's a brilliant baker, but gingerbread is not our forte. So yeah, I finally managed to fix that today. So yeah, hopefully we can get that sorted. Right, up next today is Rebecca Brandt. Rebecca, are you here? 2 weeks, that's crazy. Might try not buying one this year. Yeah, but Sophie, will you feel like something is missing? Will you feel that that gingery smell isn't filling the living room? No sticky hands and no collapsing houses 50 times. No kids that really wanted to do it and then lose interest 5 minutes in. Oh, Becky, hello. Becky, we'll start with your stuffed stocking today. So let's go across to the stuffed stocking board. I know it's a little bit hard to see those numbers on the edge, so I'll run through them for you. I'll need to know which number you would like, and of course if you'd like to keep or if you'd like to donate your shells. So the numbers that are available are 1, 3 and 6, 7, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Which number would you like? Oh, number 10, Mr. Rudolph again here. So if I bring you back across, so stocking number 10, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Let's get him open and keep the shells. Perfect. So let's go down. Now I'm just going to grab a piece of kitchen towel so we can keep the shells here. And let's get him open. And you too as well, Teresa. Thank you for joining us tonight. Okay, so Becky, you have a pair of earrings here, and you have 1, 2 and 3 oysters as well. And your pair of earrings again are on the website. I think they're in the coming soon section as well. They are, I've just had a quick look, so they are called the falling earrings. Okay, so again, these are, I just love this shape. You can see that a lot of our items have this sort of raindrop shape to it, but I absolutely love it. So if I come back to you here, now these are the falling earrings. What do you think to these? These are of course 95 silver. They're stud back earrings there, and these are slightly different. Your pearl actually sits, you can see that little pin coming up from the bottom loop. Your pearl sits on that loop, so as it sits forward, your pearl will obviously come out both sides of that there. I hope you're happy with those there. So you've got the little upside down raindrop at the top, and then of course it flips around into the larger raindrop at the bottom where your pearls will be sat in the bottom there. They are, I absolutely love them, but I hope you're happy with them, Becky. That's it, Sophie, falling earrings. So this is in the coming soon section on the website, so they're not available to buy yet, but they are coming soon. So anything in the coming soon section we do have here. It's just that the supporters are going to pick when items go live, so when they're available to purchase. You're happy with those? Perfect. Lindsay, thank you ever so much for the stars there. That's very kind of you. Now, Becky, you've got 3 oysters alongside these and you'd like to keep your shells. Now you've seen what item you have. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? 1, 2 and 3. And let's get these open. So oyster number 1. There's one side. And the other side, any colours? Okay. Oh, and in your first oyster, you are quadding. You have 1, 2, 3 and 4 pearls there. So your first oyster, you are quadding, my lovely. Now let me just clean these up for you as well. Oh wow, Patrick, thank you ever so much for the stars there. That's ever so kind of you, my lovely. Okay, so I'm just going to be taking the flesh off here for you. This shell has broken slightly at the top here. I do try my very best to keep them intact. They are sometimes quite fragile though, so they can break easily. But let me dry these up for you, Becky. So your first oyster, given you 4 pearls. So you have a TARDIS blue, a icy blue, an apple green, and then this one's a gold, but he almost has like a greeny, goldy tinge to him. So TARDIS blue, icy blue, apple green, and a gold there. That's from your first oyster. And Sue, bless your heart. Thank you ever so much for the stars there, my lovely. 18-week streak. That's crazy. Thank you, Sue. Becky, moving on to oyster number 2. Now, this is also from your stuffed stockings there. So there's one side and the other side. And in here, you have a black cherry, and there's no more in that one. So again, I'm just going to clean up the shells for you. Okay, so if I dry up your black cherry here and hold him up so you can have a closer look as well. And here he is in the sand. So there he is underneath those there. So quite a nice darker, deeper black cherry. Oh, let me just get this to focus for you. Oh, well now they've all run. Hang on, let me just... Oh, wow! Patrick! Oh gosh, that's so kind of you. Thank you, my lovely. Thank you. Please, anybody, please don't feel that you need to send stars or anything. It's like an online tip, and any stars sent are put back into the business, and they are put into like all the events and extra bits that we can do for you. But thank you ever so much. It's so very kind of you. Okay, so there we go. I've just got it to focus. So Becky, you've got your black cherry under the quadding oyster there. And then moving on to your last oyster from your stuffed stocking. There's one side and the other side. What happened with the star? Did I miss it? And in here you have a pinky rose gold. And there's no more in that one. Oh, so let me grab your pinky rose gold for you. Okay, so what do you think to all of these, Becky, my lovely? Now, because you do have earrings, if you would like to swap one to match another, we can do so. So you can then get matching pearls on the jewellery. And of course, if you're happy with any of these instead and don't want to swap, you don't have to. You just need to let me know which two you'd like on those jewellery. So if I go through the colours again for you, you've got TARDIS blue, icy blue, apple green and that gold, black cherry and pinky rose gold. Oh, Charlotte, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there. So Becky, if I run these through the board, your gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And then the TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. The black cherry is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And then the rose gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Oh wow, okay, so something's just flashed up. It says that my audience has sent 1,500 stars in 5 minutes, which has activated a stars party. I'm not sure what a stars party is. It's new to me, but thank you everybody. What's happening with the stars party? And wow, Nicole, bless you. Thank you ever so much there. Can we have the icy blue and the rose gold on the earrings? I love that combo. So there they are at the bottom. Of course you can. Let me just bring you back up here. Just popping these in here. I'm just going to wrap up these shells as well. Now you do have an additional oyster opening as well, Becky, so bear with me just a moment. So if I write down that we're going to have the icy blue and the rose gold on there. So icy blue and the rose gold. Okay, perfect. And then you also, like I say, have another oyster opening. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Aria, bless you. Thank you as well for the stars there. 2-week streak. Thank you, my lovely. Thank you, Nicole. Becky, Christmas and donate. Now, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for with this one? So let me get this open. This is your Christmas oyster. And let's go down. So Christmas oyster. Oh, lighter pop there. Any colour with this one, okay. Oh wow. So, oh, what did we donate these shells? So there is your mother of pearl. Now straight away, have a look at these, Becky. You've got beautiful twinning two-tonal icy blues here. Now let me have a squidge in here as well. And there's no more in that one. So these are both two-tonal. So I'm just going to show you the two-tonalness. As in, I'm going to show each pearl to you. So, pearl number 1. You can see here it goes lighter and brighter as you go around the pearl here. And then pearl number 2, again, is lighter and brighter as you go around the pearl here. Now, if you're happy with these, Becky, that's perfect. However, with these ones, you can swap them. So if you're not happy, just let me know what you would like to do. Ooh. Pearl number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Pearl number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's also an 8.5. What do you think to those, my lovely? Closest size. Let me bring you back up again. So with the stuffed stockings, we can't swap the colour pearls. However, the icy blue that you have, that you had in the stuffed stockings, is the closest to the rose gold anyway, because the two blues that have just come out there are a lot larger. So the ice blue that's already with it is the closest in the size. The rose gold was a smaller. It looks to be 6.5 or a 7. So I can't, with the stuffed stockings, the rule is that we don't swap. However, your request is already done, if that makes sense, because yeah, it's already with the one which is the closest in size. That's fine. Okay, perfect, Becky. Sorry, I hope that made sense then. So I've got your shells from earlier, and thank you ever so much for the donation there. If we do your naughty or nice cards, let me just gather all of these and mix these up for you. Okay, so in here, your naughty, oh, upside down, your naughty or nice card, and you do have a naughty card there, so that does mean that there's nothing on the back of that one. However, you do get a free gift from us, and you have got the red parcel paper. So Becky, I do hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's all safe up there for you. Ugh. Oh, that's cold. Ugh. I hate cold tea. No, Becky, you're ever so welcome. Like I say, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Okay. Oh, bless you, Helen. Thank you ever so much for the stars as well there. Thank you, my lovely. I like cold coffee if it was meant to be cold coffee. What was I just doing? Yes, there is something in the free gifts. So I like to describe the paper just because I just love Christmas and it's Christmassy paper. Inside the gifts are either pearls or pearls on fittings, so hoop or lobster fittings, earrings or bracelets. So there is definitely something in there. Right, so up next today is Cara Sean. Cara, are you here? Cara Sean, are you here? Heather, thank you ever so much for the stars there, my lovely. And of course I can. Oscar and Jacob. Hello, guys. I hope you're both okay. And I hope you have an amazing Christmas. Thank you, Heather. Again, everyone's being so kind today. Oh, I'm getting a bit, like, overwhelmed. It's very, very, very kind of everyone. Thank you. Last call for Cara Sean. If not, we'll move on. Cara, if you're here, please type I'm invisible. It will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anyone else can see Cara, please comment on that comment because it will bring it forward so I can see. Oh, bless you, Jamie. Welcome. How many stars? 4,163. That's crazy. Thank you, everybody. Right, I haven't seen Cara, so we're going to move on. If she does come on, we can add her in again, but it will be to the end of the order list there. So up next then is Carl Wheeler. Carl, are you here? Hello, Emily. I love it, Jamie. I really do. I love it so much. Hello, my lovely. Thank you for confirming the email address there. So you have a stuffed stocking. Let's take you across to the stuffed stocking screen. So again, the edges are slightly off. It's just I can't seem to fit the whole board in the camera view. So I will need to know which number stuffed stocking you would like, and of course, if you'd like to keep. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, that snuck up on me there. I'm ever so sorry. If you'd like to keep or if you'd like to donate your shells. So numbers that are available are 1, 3 and 6, 7, 9, 11 and 12. Can you get number 12 for the month of December, please? Of course you can. Mr. Snowman is on number 12. Oh, there we go. That's number 12 there. And donate the shells. Thank you ever so much. So let's bring you back across here. And then let's get him open. Okay, and let's go down. So, oh, number 12. Yep, if you would like to order, you'll be added on for today. I will be doing an updated order list shortly. Okay, so straight away in here we have 1, 2, 3 oysters and a Christmas pendant. So you have 3 oysters with a Christmas pendant. Now your Christmas pendant holds 1 pearl, so I will need to know what colour pearl out of your oysters you would like on here, and then all the other pearls are yours. Now this is one of the newer pendants on this year for this Christmas, and like I say, it holds 1 pearl. So if I go down, you have the wreath pendant. Now this is a 925 silver pendant. If I just turn it around, see it's definitely all 925 silver. It's just got the enamel on the front here. So this is the wreath pendant. You've got green enamel going around the outside to make the wreath. You do have a little bit of red enamel at the top to make up the bow, and you can see there in the center where your pearl is going to sit in the center of that wreath there. Katia, I hope you're happy with this one. So I'll leave this one on the card just in case you wanted to see the pearl that you choose up against next to the pendant. And then, yeah, 3 oysters alongside him. Is there a certain colour that you'd be hoping for? So let me just get these 3 open for you. Okay, so oyster number 1. There's one side. Oh, and the other side. And inside oyster number 1, I can see you are quadding. 1, 2, 3 and 4. There's no pearls on that side. And let me just have a squidge in here. There's no more in that one. So quadding with your first oyster there. So let me just dry these up for you. You have a lemon yellow, a apple green, a watermelon, and a dark gunmetal grey, almost into like a darker silver there, but darker gunmetal grey. So lemon yellow, apple green, watermelon and gunmetal grey. Moving on to oyster number 2 from your stuffed stocking. There's one side and the other side, and in here you have a silver, and there's no more in that one. So here is your silver. There we go. And then moving on to your last oyster. There's one side and the other side. Oh, and in here you have another apple green. This apple green is slightly brighter than your first apple green, and he's slightly two-tonal. He has a few darker green spots on him, just a few. So if I try and show you this two-tonalness here, so you can see he's just got a few darker spots on him there. Okay, so what do you think to all of these? Like I say, I'll need to know which one of them you'd like on the pendant, and then all the other pearls are yours as well. So from the top, you've got lemon yellow, apple green, watermelon and dark gunmetal grey. You've got a silver and then a spotted apple green as well. So if I pop them on through the board, the lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Apple green from the 4 pearl oyster is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Your watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And the gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Your silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And your spotted green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. They're gorgeous. I'm glad you're happy with them. Which one of these would you like on that pendant, my lovely? Lemon on the pendant, of course you can. Let me bring you back up. Oh, I've got itchy nose right on the end of my nose. Does anyone else get that just randomly? Right on the end of the nose. I'm just going to write this down for you. So lemon yellow on there. Perfect. I've got that down for you, my lovely. You also have a naughty or nice card dip. So let me just give these a mix through. Okay, so in here with your naughty or nice card, and you have a nice card as well. You have a £2 off code for the website. So this will be emailed across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. So if you'd like to order again in the future, you'll have a £2 off code to use. You can use it straight away, or you can hold on to it because it doesn't have an expiry date there. I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. I've just popped all of the cards back in here, so we've got a nice larger selection. You also have a free gift from us as well, Katia. So if I dive in here, you have the Santa paper free gift. So if I pop your name on here. So I hope, oh, where am I going? You'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Thank you ever so much for the donations of your shells as well. And that's safe up there for you. No, you're ever so welcome. And yes, see you on Sunday. And up next is Anna Kochi. Oh, if I've mispronounced that, Anna, I'm ever so sorry. Anna Kochi. I'm so sorry, Anna. Oh, so excited. A slightly different name. No, that's perfect. Thank you for confirming that for me. So you have a sparkle. It's difficult. Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel so bad because obviously I don't want to get it wrong. And if I keep trying, it's almost like I just don't want to get it wrong. So I do try and then I sort of just stop because I don't want to keep getting it wrong. Oh, Patrick, you're being so generous. Thank you again. And I do hope you have a very, very Merry Christmas, Patrick, and a Happy New Year. And have a good weekend as well, my lovely. Thank you. So, Anna, you have a sparkle spiky bag, red bag with no oyster rings. The red bag's over here. So we're going to move the camera slightly so you can see that this one here is the first of the red bags. So if I just grab him, whoo, here we go, and come back. So let's go down so you can have a closer look. And let me move this, camera back again. Okay, so in here for you, Anna. Oh, now you have one of our larger sized crystal spike here. It has the modern rectangle bail. And this, oh, it keeps dropping down. There we go. Let me just hold the chain at the back. It's called the Luminous Green. Now it's got it's like a green shade, and it's called Luminous Green because every now and then it has a little bright flash, as you can see there, of that bright green. So it's base almost like an olivey, if you like, almost green, but then you get these flashes of that bright green. He is lovely. So with the modern rectangle bail, Anna, I hope you're happy with that one. No, you're very, very welcome. I hope you're happy with him. If I bring you back up here as well. I think that's the first of that colour that we've seen from these bags, actually. So you've got a first there. It is it is stellar, but it's lovely. It's just got little flashes with it. Right, so I'm just popping your bag in here as well, Anna. And then if we do your naughty or nice card dips. So let me just gather them all up. So like I said, I've just added them all back in here, and that just gives us a bigger, so I can actually mix them. When it gets down to 2 or 3, obviously can't mix it as well. So if I dive in here, good luck, Anna, my lovely. And with your naughty or nice card, you have a nice card. So you have a £1 off code for the website. So if you would like to order again in the future, you'll have a £1 off code to use. That will get sent across tomorrow for you to the email address that's on the order form. You'll be able to use it straight away, or you can hold on to it because it doesn't have an expiry date. If I do your free gift as well, you have the red snowflake paper. Anna, I hope you'll be happy with everything, my lovely, once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Okay, and up next today is Pamela Rousewell. Now, Pamela, I've just seen you there. Hello, hello, hello. So, Pamela, we'll do your oyster opening first. So, you have one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Now, after Pamela, we will be doing an updated order list. So at the moment, I'm printing off 2 people to be added onto that order list. So if you would like to have an opening today, the wait for an opening isn't too long a wait, and I can add you on. And if not, I'll read your 2 names out just a moment after Pamela's opening. Okay, so I'm just printing those off there. Anna, you're very, very welcome. And Pamela, hello, Christmas and donate the shells there. So if I grab your Christmas oyster, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for here? Let me get him open. And let's go down. Good luck, Pamela, my lovely. So your Christmas oyster, you have a lighter pop there. And there's a little bit of a pearl blister on that side, but you can see that there's no pearls there. Now I can see a start of a runaway, you have a darker pearl, and I can actually see that you are twinning with darker pearls there, and there's no more in that one. So let me just have a closer look at these colours. It looks like you have twinning silver bells, and they do have a slight hint of chocolate to them, but I'm definitely going to say that they're base silver bells here. So let me hold them up for you. You can definitely see the silver coming through there. What do you think to these? You'd love a larger Snow White. Now, we actually don't have any Snow Whites in my pot, so I can have a look in my swap pot over there if you did want to swap one or both for a Snow White. But it's up to you, Pamela, just let me know. If I run these ones through the board, however, silver number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And silver number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7 as well. Can you blow that candle out for me, please, Bab? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for the tea. Oh, all the cold air came rushing in then. Oh, brr, it's cold outside today. Oh, it's still cold on my leg. Wow. It must have been really warm in here. But Pamela, what do you think? What would you like to do? Larger Snow White. Like I said, let me have a look for the Snow Whites. I did get one out of here earlier. Is that a Snow White or a Bridal White? That's a Bridal White. Oh, that's a Snow White there. And Autumn Peach. An 8.5 Autumn Peach. Oh, I have a light that looks like a larger size. I will measure it. However, that's a light Autumn Peach there. And I've got another one. They look like the same colour. Okay, yeah, so I've got those 2 here. So this one's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. Okay, that one there is an 8.5. And the Snow White is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. So like I said, I don't have any of the brighter autumn peaches in a larger 8.5 size. So let me hold this up for you. You can let me know if you're happy with this one here. And of course, if you're happy with that white as well. I just grabbed it. Who said it just dropped one? I grabbed it. It ran. I've just popped it in the board. Thank you. In the bowl even. Not bowl, in the pot. Thank you. So I'm just going to actually move the silvers out of the way. And if I move these ones down for you, what do you think to these ones, Pamela? Do I have another one in here? No, I think I grabbed it. It ran towards the So Snow White and Bridal White. Snow White's more bolder white, and Bridal White is more I don't want to say opaque, but do I have a larger Bridal White? I did. Hang on, I actually have Bridal Whites in my pot, so let me have a look in the pots. Oh. So this one is not a 7. He's a tight 7.5. I can push him through the 7.5. So would you be happy with that one instead? I'm just going to take the silvers away here. That's perfect. Okay, so that one can be yours. Let me just bring you back up again. So if I pop these safely in here for you, Pamela. You also then have a sparkle spiky bag. No oyster opening with that one. So you have chosen to have a red sparkle spiky bag. So the red one you can actually see, I believe. So this is the closest red one. Yes, you guys can see that. So if I unhook him and let's go down to open him up. So in here, Pamela, you have a larger sized pendant here. So again, we do 2 sizes with these crystal spikes. This is the larger size spike, and you have, you have the clear crystal pendant, and again this is with the unusual bail, which I think goes perfectly with this pendant. Look at that. So it's like a 3 almost like a leaf, because somebody said it was a leaf and now I can't get a leaf out of my head, but when I first popped this together I didn't see it as a leaf. I thought that this bail fits this pendant beautifully. So it's the larger crystal sided clear crystal, which means any colour that's underneath it, it's going to sparkle through there. Pamela, I hope you're happy with this one. No, you're very, very welcome. So if I just pop this on here for you as well and just wrap up your bag for you. Okay, Perfect. So you also get a naughty or nice card. So if we dive in for your naughty or nice card, my lovely, let me just gather them all up and mix these. So in here, you have a naughty card there. That does mean that there's nothing on the back of that one, Pamela, but you do get a free gift. So if we dive in here for your free gift, and oh, you have a green snowflake paper there. Pamela, I hope that you're happy with everything once it arrives. There we go. And then that's all safe up there for you, my lovely. You love the bag too. The bags are lovely. I do, because you guys get to keep these bags. I do. I really appreciate them. I love them. And the colourings as well. Yeah, they were a good find, those bags. So I'm just printing this order off as well, and then I'll do an updated order list, guys. Okay. No, Pamela, you're ever so welcome. Oh wow, Jan, my lovely, thank you ever so much for the stars there. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you. Okay, so let me do an updated order list and a verbal order list as well. So I'm just going to type it. Like I said, there's 3 people to add on. So just bear with me a moment. I will update the page as well. Okay. So up next is Wendy Pierce. Then Janet Perling. And then Heather Martin. So like I said, I will pop these on the page and in the group, on the comments on the live. That's just so visually you can see whereabouts you are. So again, on the page there'll be a dotted line, and then the 3 of you will be there. So you're just posting that now. There we go. So just refresh the page if you wanted to see it there. And then if I pop it in the comments here, there we go. So up next is Wendy Pierce. Wendy, are you here? I haven't checked any of your checkout forms. They will be printed though and added to the order, so that as I process the order through, they get added on tomorrow morning as I go through the orders. So unless there's anything I need to know now, I will have a look, don't worry. So Wendy Pierce, are you here? Joanna, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Wendy was here earlier, so I hope she's still here. So Wendy, if you are here, please type I'm invisible. It will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anybody can see Wendy, please comment on her comments, because again, that will bring it forward so I can see. Okay, so last call for Wendy Pierce. Okay, I haven't seen her, so we're going to move on. If she does come on, we can add her in, but it will be to the end of the order list there. Up next is Janet Perling. Janet, are you here? Merry Christmas to you as well, Claire. Thank you. Jan, hello. So you have a stuffed stocking today, so let's go across to the screen. I'm actually just going to move this one across slightly. I know it's going to be out, but it just means that we can, if I just then, there we go, look, we can see them all. So Jan, you have a stuffed stocking. You have numbers 1, 3, 6, 7, 9 or 11. Which one would you like? She was on the last live, Stella, so not today, but she was on, what day are we on? So she was on Tuesday's live. So you've got 1, 3, 6, 7, 9 or 11. Number 3, Jan. Okay, that's this one here. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? So stocking number 3, let's get him open. And let's go down. No, I completely understand, Stella. You get used to seeing people, don't you? It's almost worrying. Not worrying, but yeah, you just wonder, make sure that everyone's okay. So I completely understand. Okay, so Janet, you have a pair of earrings there, and you have 1, 2, and you have 3 oysters with that one, and you can see that there's no more in there. Now, these ones, again, are on the website, but they're in the coming soon section, which means if you were here at the start of the live, the coming soon section, the supporters are going to be basically having a little thing, which means that the winner of that will get to pick what enters what is going to be available to purchase sooner than later. It's slightly confusing, but supporters, I'll give you more information shortly. But for now, Jan, this is in the coming soon section. So the stud back earrings, and these are called the peekaboo earrings. So if we just get these focused. Now on the website, I'm actually just going to post the link for these, because the photo of them, you can see exactly where the pearl then sits. Let me pop it in the comments here. Okay, so if you have a look at the image there for these, the pearl sits just below the top of the peekaboos, if you like, which is what the name comes from, because it does look like they're peeking around the pearl there. And then you've got these zircon crystal loops looping round to where your pearl will sit. So Jan, I hope you're happy with those. And again, because they're earrings, you get to, if you prefer to have even pearls, you can swap one to match another there. So I'm just popping these in here. And then let's open up your oyster. Pauline, there is a mix of everything in the stockings, so it is potluck on which one comes out. I'm ever so sorry. So yeah, that is I wouldn't be able to guarantee anything. I don't know where they are. I sort of wrap everything up and then it goes into a tub, and then I fill the stockings as and when needed. So I don't even know where everything goes, if that makes sense. Jan, oyster number 1, is there certain colours that you're hoping for here? So in here, there's one side and the other side. Oh, and oh wow, okay, so in here 2 running backwards and another 2. You are quadding. Now you have got a really unusual quadding oyster there. I love it. Okay, so let me just dry these up for you. Wow. Okay, so you have a two-tonal sea green, so lighter and darker sea green there. You have a really bright chocolate. You have a two-tonal purple, but the two-tonal purple has got light purple, dark purple, and a splash of green on him there, so like mermaid colours. And then your last pearl is blush pink, but again has some green on him. So blush pink and green, purple and green, chocolate and two-tonal sea green. Beautiful quadding colours to start with there. Moving on to oyster number 2. There's one side. Oh, and the other side. And in here you have it looks to be a Snow White, and there's no more in that one. So there is your Snow White. And then moving on to your last oyster, again from your stuffed stocking. There's one side. Oh, and the other side. And in here, oh, you have a darker chocolate, and there's no more in that one. Okay, so Jan, my lovely, what do you think to all of these? Now, like I said, if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which 2 colours you would like on those earrings, or if you would like to swap one to match another, we can do that for you as well. However, some of these colours, as you know, I may not be able to match here. But we'll see what you would like to do, and then we'll go from there, my lovely. Just because you've got quite an unusual selection here, which is lovely. So if I run them through the board for you, the two-tonal chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The lighter, no, that wasn't two-tonal chocolate, sorry, that was two-tonal sea green. Oh, look at the time. So two-tonal sea green. The chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. The two-tonal purple and green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And the two-tonal blush and green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. The darker chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And the white is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. You can indeed swap the chocolate for another Snow White. I'm just seeing. Oh wow, look at that. That one was in the swap pot. Are you happy with that match there? I just thought, I'll see if that matches. Are you happy with that match there? So this is the chocolate that we're taking away. I'll just take that out. Are you happy with that white match there? I'm just going to bring you back up for a second. My camera's going a bit funny today. I do apologise if it's a bit like, oh, for anyone. I'm just going to pop. Lovely. No, Jan, you're ever so welcome. I'm glad you're happy. Let me pop these in here, and then I'm just going to write that down for you. So white on there, perfect. You get a naughty or nice card as well. There we go, you've got them all. So and then in here with your naughty or nice card, you have a nice card. You have a £1 off code for the website. So again, if you would like to order in the future, you'll have that £1 off code to use. We sent it across to the email address that's on the order form. You'll be able to use it straight away. You can hold on to it because it doesn't have an expiry date. You also then have a free gift from us, and you have the Dear Woodland paper. So I hope you're happy with that free gift as well. It is a very unusual chocolate, that one. That's safe on there. Jan, thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells, my lovely. And that's up there for you. Perfect. And up next is Heather. And Heather, I can see you're jumped straight in. I love that. And hello, my lovely. So you do have a stuffed stocking. This is the screen here. You would like a number 11. That's perfect. That's this one here. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? So if I come back to you here, so this is stuffed stocking number 11, Heather. And let's get him open. And then let's go down. Oh, Wendy, I did call you. Would you like me to add you back in again? You'd be after Heather. Oh. Okay, so Heather, you have a ring, my lovely. And with your ring, you have 1, 2, and 3. And they're all big oysters there. And there's no more in that one. So your ring, I believe it's called Jewel of the... I haven't seen it add on. Do you need me to have a look? Hang on, let me just get this focused. It's Jewel of the Crown or Jewel of the Tiara, I think it's called on the website. Oh, let me pop it in the sand for you because it will focus there. Let me describe the ring first, sorry. So to start with, this is a single banded ring going around. It's an adjustable ring to one side from the back of the ring. So it's single band all the way around. And then... okay, we'll have to stick like that for a second. There we go. So you can see from the single band, it comes into these crystals, zircon crystals, into like a tiara shape. And then your pearl is going to be sat underneath. So you can see that that circle, that's where the pearl will be sat. Heather, I hope you're happy with this one. Now this one, it can be worn either way round as well. So it can be worn so it's that way round. So on the when you've got it on your finger, it doesn't, like some rings, they suit one way over the other, but I feel like with this one you can have it either side and it does look nice either way. I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. And then, like I say, 3 oysters here. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Oh, you said about, I'll have a look in the thing in just a second. There's 1, there's 2, and 3. I'm just getting, sorry, the website, the website just started going quite slow, but there we go. Oh, I've just realised my Robin hat is there we go. Right, let's open up. So can you, so I'll email you about it, Heather, if that's okay. When I add on the extra form tomorrow, I will email you about it. So for now, with these shells, would you like to keep or would you like to donate them? And is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So oyster number 1. There's one side and the other side. Keeping them, that's perfect. I thought so, so I grabbed some kitchen towel already. So in oyster number 1, I can see you have, I think that's quadding. Let me have a squidge. You've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. You are quadding. There's no more in that one. Now we are going to be cleaning the shells as we go. So if I just move the pearls out the way, I am going to dry them off, pop them in the sand, but I'll clean the shells off and then we'll go through the colours. Okay, so if I just move these 4 to the side there. So if I clean this up. Okay, so oyster number 1 has given you a lighter lemon yellow, a 2-tonal purple, a watermelon, and a gunmetal grey. Lighter lemon yellow, 2-tonal purple, 2-tonal watermelon, and a gunmetal grey. You like greens and reds and 2-tonal colours. Well, you've definitely got 2-tonal colours there. Moving on to oyster number 2, again from your stuffed stocking, my lovely. So there's one side and the other side. And in here you have a darker pearl there. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so if we have a close look, oh, ran down there at this one as well. Now he's a quite nicer, darker, I can't speak now, he's a quite nice, darker, deeper colour. And I believe he is a black. Look at him. Beautiful, darker black there. Now I'm just going to change this kitchen towel because it got quite wet then. So let me just grab some of this for you. And then moving on to your last oyster. So in here for you, Heather, there's one side and the other side. Oh, and I can see straight away you have a brighter icy blue. Now he is slightly 2-tonal there as well, and there's no more in that one. So Heather, I will dry him up for you in just a moment as well, and then I can go through all of the colours for you. I will need to know which one of those you would like on the ring. Hello. 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 Can you hear me now? No? We're back. Are we back? Yep, okay. Sorry about that. So my lapel microphone, it has like a little battery pack that I'm attached to. Now this can only last 4 hours. So it's been about 4 hours, because obviously I was setting up the live 10 minutes before I was actually live. So I've had to just turn on the microphone that's on the desk, because yeah, this one, I'll take it off now actually. This one, like I say, it's the battery pack's run out, so I'm ever so sorry. But we're back now, so let's go back down, Heather. I'm ever so sorry, I didn't realise the time. Right, so you've got a lemon yellow, a two-tonal purple, two-tonal watermelon and a gunmetal grey, a two-tonal icy blue and a black. So I'll need to know which one of these you would like on that ring, my lovely. So if I measure, did I measure them? I'll measure them again. Your lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, here's a 7. Two-tonal purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, here's a 7. Your watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, here's a 7.5. And the gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, here's an 8. Two-tonal icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, here's a runaway, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, here's an 8. And the black is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, here's an 8. And you would like the icy blue on there. Perfect, Heather. I'm ever so sorry the time cut out there. I honestly didn't realise the time. I mean, we've been live for almost 4 hours. I didn't even clock on. But I'll write down in just a moment that you would like that blue on that ring. I'm just wrapping up these shells. And yes, I will email you. I'll email you tomorrow. If you don't hear from me tomorrow, wait until the end of Monday. And then you should have definitely heard from me by the end of Monday. It should be tomorrow. But yeah, leave it till the end of Monday. And if you haven't heard from me, shout at me. But hopefully it'll be tomorrow, my lovely. I hope that makes sense. Let me pop these on here. And let me write down that we're going to have the blue on there. Perfect. You also get a naughty or nice card. So in here, you see some getting stuck already as I mix them. You see that one poking out? Okay, so your naughty or upside down, naughty or nice card, and you have a nice card, my lovely. You have a £1 off code for the website, so that will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. If you would like to order in the future, you can have that £1 off code to use. You'll be able to use it straight away, but also it doesn't have an expiry, so you can hold on to it if you would like to. Heather, you get a free gift from us as well. You've got the red with the green Christmas trees. It's the wrong way around. There you go. Paper. Heather, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's all safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome, my lovely, and Merry Christmas to you as well. Sorry, my tea's starting to go cold. I don't think Aaron will make me another one. Not if I let it go cold again. Right, up next is Wendy Pierce. Wendy, are you here? Well, I hope you're happy with it, Heather. I really do. Oh, bless you, Wendy. No, don't be sorry. I completely understand. And you've made it here as well. And then I hope you get a good rest afterwards, my lovely. So you do have one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like, Wendy? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Mystery and keep the shells. Perfect. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So your mystery oyster. And let's get him open. Okay, and Wendy, let's go down. So like I say, is there a certain colour you're hoping for? You have a lighter pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. I'll clean the shells up for you in just a moment. And look at this. Look at those colours. You've got 1, 2, 3 and 4. Wendy, you are quadding. Look at those colours. Wow, 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 wow. Now let me just clean this shell up for you and then I'll hold these up so you can have a closer look. Wow. Okay, so you've got a black cherry, a TARDIS blue, a bronzy gold, and a autumn peach. Almost reminds me of like Avengers. Is that bad to say? Black cherry, TARDIS blue, bronzy gold, and a autumn peach. Now, Wendy, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. And again, if you're not happy, we can swap them. Your black cherry is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. The TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Bronzy gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And your autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. It does remind you of Avengers. It does me. But no, what do you think, my lovely? I'm just going to wrap up the shells for you. I'm just going to pop your name on here as well. Would be ashamed to sort of know you have. I mean, I'm sorry for saying it. It's just I saw it and I just instantly thought that. Right, I'm glad you're happy with them then, Wendy, my lovely. Let me just pop them in here. And then on here for you as well. So I wrapped up your shells there. Let me do your naughty or nice cards. So let me gather these up. And if I give these a mix. So with your naughty or nice card, you have, oh, upside down, you have a nice card. You have a £1 off code from the website. So again, if you would like to order in the future, you'll have a £1 off code that you can use. You'll be able to use straight away, or you can hold on to it. It doesn't have an expiry date. It'll be emailed across to or email address that's on the order form tomorrow, or today, later today. You also have a free gift from us as well. And you have the Santa paper there, Wendy. Wendy, I do hope that you'll be happy with everything there once it arrives. I've wrapped up your shells and that's all safe up there for you. No, Wendy, you're very, very welcome. Right, I do believe that that is the end of our order list for today. It is. Thank you everybody for watching and for joining us. We're going to be live again on Sunday, so if you would like to join us, be live on Sunday around 7:30 p.m. Have a brilliant weekend, and again, thank you for joining us today. Take care, guys. Bye.